I can honestly say, as a young man, I certainly had no ambitions to be a psychotherapist or even to be involved in psychology. I scarcely knew what the word meant. But as a young man at 19 in Dublin, I had a civil service job. And I read the book by James Joyce, Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, which described going off to Europe, to explore his gifts and whatnot. So I thought, gosh, that sounds like a nice thing to do. I'll go to London and maybe I can become a writer. So my initial reason for going to London at the age of 19 was to become a writer. That was my hope. I didn't hang around long enough to find out about any talent, but one is ambitious when you're young. But as fate would have it, in a matter of months, my younger brother, John, joined me in London. And John did not take to London at all and started to suffer from clinical depression. And as the months went on, his depression got worse. And I took him to doctors. He had admission into Tooting Bec Mental Hospital. He was given all kinds of tablets, electric shock treatment. And after several months, they discharged him. And he was okay again for a while. But then the depression came back. And we went through a few years of these repeated cycles of depression. Now, anybody who knows somebody close to them who's depressed will know that it's not only a misery for the person who's depressed, it makes people around them miserable as well. It's kind of contagious. And I used to hate seeing my brother suffer so much. And every morning he'd get up and he'd say, oh, I have the big black cloud down on me again. So it began to impact upon me. At this time, I had been going to night school. I'd done an A-level in English literature because I thought maybe the best way to become a writer was to go and do a degree in English. And I thought, my conscience started to prick me. I thought maybe I should really be going to university to study psychology to find out if I can help my brother, because all the psychiatrists and the mental hospitals weren't doing anything for him. He was just getting repeatedly sick. So I went to night school and I did the first A-level ever offered in England in psychology. And from there, I was lucky enough to get a place at the London School of Economics to study psychology, where I studied for the next 6 years. The basic degree in social psychology, and then their master's degree, which included abnormal or clinical psychology. And that's how I got into psychology in an effort to help my brother get out of his depression.